Good evening. We are back at the Eureka Walmart. It's been 2 weeks since I've been here. This is Monday night, August 1st. I did decide to go back at night. It's just mornings were too crowded. Here we are at the fresh veggies when we come in. Bananas is looking a little low, but the price is the same at 50 cents. Blackberries, blueberries, corn is 68 cents. A couple weeks ago it was 3 for $1, or sometimes it's at 42 cents. So 68 cents is definitely an increase. They got plenty of ice cream cakes, plenty of imported fruits and salads, a couple empty spots, but overall the salads is looking good. That's the organic. The organic had several empty bins. Robert is getting me some limes I need for a recipe. 2-pound bag was $4.74. I don't know if that's a good deal. I don't buy limes that much. But Walmart is normally the better deal. And so we got that. It was better to buy it in the bag than it was the loose ones, because they had loose ones for so much a pound. I don't remember, but I do know I calculated it, and it was cheaper to buy it in the bag. Lots of empty spots here. Short on lettuce. Only a couple heads of cauliflower, if that. So fresh veggies is looking a little low. Someone threw some salads in that bin. Jalapenos is looking really good. I don't need any this week, but this is definitely my favorite place to get jalapenos. All those prices seem to be staying the same. They do have organic onions and regular onions. So I did grab another bag of onions. This was the Mayan sweet onions. They do not always have them. When they do have them, I definitely recommend them. They are really good onions. Plenty of red onions this week. What is that end cap? Looks like a couple nectarines right there. And then I skipped the fish section because there was someone buying some stuff. This is the beef. There is a couple empty spots, definitely more than we have been seeing in the last couple weeks. And then bratwurst, typical. There's only a couple packs. That's been pretty consistent the last couple months. Again, I can't really tell you if the prices have increased because I do not buy a lot of meat at Walmart, but all I know is there's definitely a lot of empty spots, more so than I've been seeing in the last month. Chicken also has a lot of empty spots, and this is a Monday night. I don't really expect, usually they restock, pretty much now they restock every day, but usually they restock a lot on Mondays, so usually Mondays are a good time to go, but it doesn't look like it anymore. The cheese had a bunch of empty spots. I don't know what the end cap on the left used to be. It's now just like half and half. They're just taking up space because they don't have something for whatever that normally is. And did not get any of the day old bread. Eggs is looking very low, and lots of containers that are open so we can see the cracked eggs. Usually when people leave it open like that, it's because you should always check your eggs when you buy them to make sure there's none cracked, and all those have cracked eggs. Cream cheese is looking a little low. Butter, that price is the same, $3.98, which is still ridiculous because I remember when it was $2.48. So yeah, $3.98 is a bit much, and that's the Great Value Walmart brand, so I'm sure the name brand is way more than that. Sour cream yogurt, that looks fine. What is this? Tea. This is usually full of tea. That is looking depleted. Milk, they did actually have, milk's looking a little low, but they do actually have my Fairlife that I like. $3.98. Fairlife here is the best deal because my local grocery store, it is $4.98. So got one of those. I also like it because the expiration date is like 2 months out. Once you open it, of course, you need to drink it within 7 days. But if it's not open, it lasts for a couple months. Plenty of water this week. But as you can see, they only have a couple cubes of Dr. Pepper. I prefer the cubes. The price was still cheap. It's $7.48 this week. RC Cola was also $7.48. Remember, a couple months ago, I was paying, what was it, $8.98 for Dr. Pepper, so it was good to see that price go down. So we did get 2 cubes of RC and 2 cubes of Dr. Pepper. Spicy V8, these are the bigger cans, 6 packs, $5.14. A couple months ago, it was for 38, I believe, or was it 468? Either way, it has increased to 514. That is a price increase. Gatorade is looking good. I've seen other areas where they don't have much Gatorade, but Gatorade looked fine here. Baby formula is looking excellent. As you can see, there's a pallet of stuff they need to stock. At this point, whenever I go to Walmart, no matter what day of the week it is, there's always pallets waiting for someone to stock it. That's just probably due to they're having staffing issues. They just don't have enough people to stock the shelves. Bread is looking extremely depleted. Not many choices at all. Again, for a Monday, usually I don't have an issue with bread or finding bread, but lately, definitely, I'm not finding it as easily. Coffee, I don't know anything about coffee, but I did pick up, I can't say I never drink coffee. I do when I get like free pods and stuff and I get samples and stuff, but I do love it like, you know, with tons of creamer. So I was out of creamer, so I bought the generic French vanilla. That was $2.68 as opposed to the coffee mate, which was $4 something. I thought my husband was right there, but he wasn't. So yeah, I did pick up powdered creamer just to use up free coffee that I get. We travel a lot, and you know, there's always like pods of coffee in the hotel room, and I keep them and drink them when I get home. I just needed a lot of creamer to make it sweeter. And end cap of Pringles. Pringles are just ridiculous. They're what now, $2.79. I didn't go down the cereal aisle. It looked fine. And then this was the spices. That's a couple stocking bids of just random stuff that they were putting in the spice aisle. Sugar definitely is looking low. And what is this? Different Jellos. I've never seen it that depleted for the Jellos, so they definitely haven't had any new Jellos for a while. Just different types of sugars, flour, just a small section of flour, and yeah, a lot more empty spots than the last couple months. The oil looks good. There's plenty of oil. There is empty spots, don't get me wrong. There's a whole section of empty spots, but they do have plenty of Crisco. Vinegar, oh, that's usually full, so people are definitely buying the vinegar. Usually that type of vinegar is bought for when people are canning, and everyone's growing a garden right now, so definitely that vinegar will go quickly. Canned goods is looking a little low. Baked beans is definitely looking low. And just random stuff on that end cap. Candy, I don't know. I've seen a couple headlines where there's going to be a chocolate shortage. I don't know anything about it. I haven't read the articles yet. I'm not really worried about chocolate. I'm more worried about bread. I do find it funny what the news chooses to focus on. Let's worry about Halloween chocolate when, right, I really think bread is more of a bigger issue. We can all survive without chocolate. Some people can survive without bread. I don't know that I could survive without bread. I like bread. So yeah, that chocolate aisle does look depleted. But so there's what we've got. Oh, Robert picked up some Velveeta. That Velveeta is the $7.98. That price is pretty consistent. I don't think it's raised at all for a long time. Watch your expiration dates. Sam's Club had some Velveeta but the expiration date was a month out. That Velveeta is good for like a year or two. So I was disappointed in Sam's Club. They had a whole bunch of Velveeta that you're going to have to eat within a month. So be careful with expiration dates. Parmesan cheese, it's always low. But, oh yeah, we got a membership to Sam's Club, and I'm loving it. I went again. I did not do a video, but I got some Parmesan cheese there. And pasta's looking pretty good. I watched someone else's video from Cincinnati, and their pasta was low, but we're looking pretty good here. Tons of pizza maker kits. Again, check the expiration date. These all expire like within 6 months. That whole row of Chef Boyardee completely empty. So just, I cannot stress enough, check your expiration dates, which if you plan to eat it quickly, it's not a big deal. But if you're building a pantry, you don't want something that's going to expire within the next 6 months. This is the canned meat section. It's looking fine. I checked the prices. They have not risen in the last couple weeks, last couple months. So not every price is going up, but some stuff did go up, I noticed. And then mayo, I didn't look at the price right here, but the price of mayo has went up drastically. It is ridiculous. Pickles is fine. Make your own pickles, people. It's pretty easy. if you have access to cucumbers. And here, frozen section. I don't think I went down the frozen section. We don't buy a lot of frozen foods. Robert did grab some pizza, the St. Louis Shut brand he likes. So we picked that up, and then I needed some Flonase for me, styrofoam plates for the cat, and we are good to go. See you next week.